Hello. 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 Testing. Hello. Okay. It's like there's. All right. Good. I don't know what this light over here is. This blue light. I'm not sure what that is. Unfortunately, Damo Suzuki has unfortunately passed away. If you do not know who that is, he was a Japanese vocalist who was the vocalist for Can's, the German, very influential krautrock band's second, third, and fourth albums, which, unless you count the soundtracks as an album, but second, Tagu Magoo, Edgy Bamiyazi, and Future Days, which are by far their best and most influential releases. He was the vocalist for all three of those, and then he left, and I think he became like a Jehovah's Witness or something like that. And unfortunately, he passed away. Like about less than a week ago from colon cancer, unfortunately, at 74. Which is too bad. And Can's one of my favorite German groups, so it's too bad. You all right, Piper? You okay? Everything all right? What's up? Hold on. Give me a second. These guys might need to go out real quick. We're going to let you guys outside real quick. Come here. Yes, here you go. Right on there. Right on there. Here, Piper. Over here. Come on, Piper. Okay, I'm back. One person watching, now there's nobody watching. Yeah. You all right? Hold on, Piper. Come here. Okay, come on. Come on. Here you go. There you go. Okay. There you go. All right. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hello, person watching. Anything you want to talk about? Hmm? There you go. Mm. Hello, Rudy. How you doing? What do you think of the boys so far? What do you think of the boys so far? It was, it was great. You didn't finish it yet. I don't think you finished it yet. What episode are you on? You're season 1, episode 6. Well, season 2 and 3 are even better than season 1. Season 1 is the worst season of it by far. It's still good though, but season 3 is the best season out of it. Season 3 was freaking amazing. Season 3 was so good. But anyways, you finished Has Been Hotel 2, it sounds like, right? And you said, see episode 8, that was me and my girlfriend's favorite episode. The episode was really good. My favorite so far from Has Been. Yeah, yes, episode 8 was definitely the best episode by far, man. Mm-hmm. Who's your favorite character in The Boys? This weekend, 3-6 Mafia's Mystic Styles, Def Heaven, Sunbaver, and the Microphones from out here. All right, those are all great albums. I think all those are my favorite by them, except for 3-6 Mafia. My favorite album they did is Underground Volume 1, probably. But I'd say my favorite Def Heaven album is Sunbaver, and my favorite Microphones album is Matt Gray. So. I can't wait for Deadpool 3. Hold on, give me a second. 1 second. Meant to tell. My mom really likes the Deadpool movie surprisingly more than I do, because I'm not like insanely huge on them. She doesn't like superhero movies, but she really likes the Deadpool movies. Every boys episode is an hour. Yeah, it is, and every episode of Invincible is also an hour, which is uncommon for animated shows. Usually they last like 25 minutes, but I've kind of said this. The animation in the boys, I've kind of noticed, is a bit not quite as high quality. Like there isn't a lot of like shadow details, and the movements seem to be a really, I don't know if blocky is the word, but I feel it would have worked better if they just made it like 25 minutes or something. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know why every episode needs to be an hour, but that's just me. That's just me. The animation style looks good. It's just, I think they were just kind of not wanting that to be the centerpiece of the show, which really, in reality, the animation does play a very important role, but I guess it's not the most important role, I guess, But yeah, that's usually what it is with like every episode of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul was an hour. Every episode of I don't know. I think Twin Peaks season. I think every episode might have been 2 hours. I'm getting wrong, but I think every episode might have just been an hour. I don't remember. Well, Anything else you want to talk about, Rudy? Any music you've been listening to or anything like that? It's too people watching. Hello, other person. How are you doing? Today I've been listening to Aphex Twins, Come to Daddy, and Iggy Pop, and the Stooges, Raw Power. Yeah, Raw Power is my favorite they did. Come to Daddy's pretty good EP. Raw Power, yeah, that's my favorite they done though. Their album Fun House is really good too. I think Fun House is regarded as their best, but I think Raw Power is better personally. Oh, also, Rudy, I meant to ask you, what's your favorite song from Hazard Hotel? Would you say my favorite is "Loser Baby"? Probably. You're a loser, baby. Just maybe. I don't know. Trying to hear from it. I thought that song was pretty good. I think even people that say they don't like the soundtrack are even saying that song's great. I don't think I've heard one negative thing someone say about it. Everyone, even the people that don't like the show, have said that song was great. I don't know all of them are. I don't know all of them are great. I don't know if I'd say all of them because that one song that played, that "Welcome to Heaven" song, was absolutely atrocious. I thought that song was horrible. That's interesting because that's actually one of my girlfriend's favorites from the show. But I thought that song was absolutely terrible. But what's funny is the episode it's from happens to be my second favorite episode in the season. But I thought that "Welcome to Heaven" song was so bad. I thought it was so bad. Oh god, it was so bad. Yeah, that song was absolutely terrible. I thought. I also really like the song "The One Call" more than anything. I mean, I like the repress, or whatever you call them, pronounce it. I don't know. It was good too. One song that a lot of people don't like, that I don't really get, that I thought was fine, was the song "Respectless." A lot of people really don't like that one. I thought that one was decent. First. I think that song, "It Starts With Sorry," would have been really good if. I thought it would have been really good if it didn't have the Pentious voice. I mean, it makes sense for him to be on it, but I don't know. I thought his voice was kind of annoying. Another song I didn't like that song "Out for Love" that played in episode 7. I didn't really like that. What's interesting is the person that sings it, Daphne Rubin Vega. I thought she had a good voice, but I don't know. I just didn't like that song. It didn't do anything for me. I don't know. But I liked "Stayed Gone." I liked "Hell's Forever." I like "Poison." I like "Loser Baby." I liked "More Than Anything." I liked the "Ready for This," and then I liked the finale song. Those are probably my favorites. That is it. No, the Hell's Greatest Dad was all right. And then you didn't know it was all right. I think it was really. I mean, I thought it was good. Yeah, I thought it was an interesting direction because it kind of took in like a symphonic, kind of almost like '70s style rock, like Yes or something like that, or kind of went in that kind of direction. What I don't really get is a lot of the songs that involve Adam seem to, even the instrumental stuff seems to involve hard rock or heavy metal, which I think is weird because he's supposed to be like an angel guy. I don't know. I just kind of noticed that. And I guess when I think of hell, I kind of think of like death metal and black metal instead of show tunes, music, or whatever it is they play with it. No, I guess that wouldn't make sense in a musical, would it? So, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that Heaven song was absolutely garbage. And then that one part of the song, I cringed so hard when I said, "And everyone is so high." I was like, "Oh God, this is so fucking bad." Why would? What were they thinking making this? What were they thinking? Like the AVGN. I don't know. It just yeah, that song was absolutely horrible. It was so bad. Let me see. Hold on. Here.
What the fuck were they thinking?
I'm funny sometimes. I'm funny. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not funny. I'm the least funny person ever. Uh-huh. Yeah, but Loser Baby is freaking amazing. That song was so good. And then my second favorite was probably the More Than Anything. It kind of had like a Midwest emo sound to it. Ever listened to Iron Maiden's Peace of Mind? I have. I think once. Yeah, I listened to it once. That one has the Trooper on it, right? It's the song it's most well known for. Yeah. One of my favorite other studio albums, though, is probably Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, and probably Power Slave. I would say. Tell me why I have to be a power slave. I'm a slave to the shadow of death. Slave to the shadow of death. Fucking cunts. There we go. All right. Sick fuckers. How did a version ditch? Favorite track from Godflesh EP? I have to think. Hold on. I don't know. I have to think. Probably Veins, maybe. I don't know. I never felt a love quite like this. No, probably Weak Flesh. That's probably my favorite, actually. Yeah, Veins is probably up there, though. Weak Flesh. My favorite. Yeah. Yeah. Well. I'm funny. I'm funny. Hilarious. I never knew love quite like this. Then I'm communist. Nice. Any punk albums I should listen to? Since I listened to Martyr Threats, Complete Discography, London Calling, and Shit Punk Become, and Static Age. Like punk is one of my favorite genres, so they're probably gonna have a long ass list. But hold on, let me download this thing real quick first, and then I'll go make you a list of my favorite punk albums that you have most likely not listened to. No, maybe good. What do I know? Oh, I think I heard my dog crying downstairs. Let me go see what's up with him real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Be right back, you two. See what's going on. Okay, now I can. You had trouble finding the water bowl. My dog has since last year has unfortunately gone blind, Yeah, he can no longer see. So he was having trouble finding the water bowl. I had to point it out for him. All right, I'm only going to make list of punk albums that I do not believe you have listened to. It wouldn't make sense to list some that you do. So, yeah. I think I'm sure you listened to Relationship of Command by the At the Drive-In, but I'll list that anyway because it's a must listen. One of the best punk albums ever. I'm sure you've already heard that though because it's fairly highly acclaimed and well-known release, but I'll list it anyway. I'm sure you've already listened to Plastic Surgery Disasters by Dead Kennedys. I won't list that. I know you've listened to Jane Doe by Converge. You've listened to Soundtrack for the Revolution by Shizit. I don't know if you listened to Atomizer by Big Black. You might have. I think you probably have. But you would really like that if you haven't. For whatever reason, you haven't listened to that. You would love that album. I think you've already. I have a feeling you already did. But Contrastic by Contrastic, you'd probably love that. It's a death grind album. I mean, it's a death metal and punk album. And grindcore is a form of punk and metal. So you know. Definitely listen to Death Consciousness by Have a Nice Life. I don't know how it would be possible for you not to listen to that, so I'm not even going to list that. I know you haven't listened to this. This is my favorite release of the year so far. The Death and Birth of an Angel by Falling with Scissors. It's a metalcore EP by a Minnesota band. It's really, really good. I really like it. You definitely listen to Spiderland by Slint. I don't know what world you would have lived in if you haven't listened to that yet somehow. I mean, as far as people who really like music, you know, as that goes. I don't know if you've listened to Poppy's EP Eat, but it's actually really good. It's like for WWE or something that's really good. It's a metalcore EP. Metalcore is a form of punk and metal, you know. Okay, what is on? Let's keep going. I'm sure you've listened to Remain in Light by Talking Heads. I don't know how you wouldn't listen to that by now. I know you've listened to Refrain by Rabbit Junk. Might not have listened to Drum Corps. I'll list Creatures. For the Living and Better. So I'll just list it in order. So Drum Corps, Better Days. Drum Corps, For the Living. All right. Drum Corps, Better Days. Drum Corps, For the Living, and Drum Corps, Creatures. It's basically 2 EPs and an album. The album's probably my favorite album. The first EP is the most well-known by far, and I think it might have been the only one that got a physical release. I don't know why he wouldn't have just released it as an album, because it would have been like 50 minutes, and all 3 are like his best things he's done by far. So I don't know why he didn't just release it as an album, but it's a cyber grind project by a Massachusetts musician called Drum Corps. I know you listen to Jerome's Dream, so I won't list them. I know you've listened to For the First Time by Black Country New Road, so I won't list that. I know you've listened to Disintegration by The Cure, so I won't list that. Suicide by Suicide. This is a really good synth punk album. It's kind of out there. It's not for everyone, but I enjoy it quite a lot. I think what else? You definitely listen to Black Parade by Mike and Gorman, so I won't listen to that. I'm sure you listen to Irony is a Dead Scene by Dillinger Escape Plan, won't listen to that. Discordance Access, the Inalienable Dreamless. I'm not sure if you listen to that or not. That's a grindcore album, one of my favorite grindcore albums. Frontier or Oxidized, the mathcore album, metalcore. I like it quite a lot. It's very, very, very chaotic, though. I'm sure you listen to Fresh Fruit for Riding Actual, so I won't listen to that. Pig Destroyer, Terrifier, another grindcore album. I don't know if you listen to This Heat by Deceit, but I'll listen anyway. This Heat, Deceit. Hold on. Gospel, The Moon is a Dead World, Screamo album. And I'm sure you've heard Dance Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow by Orchid, like one of the most well-known Screamo albums ever. But I'll listen anyway. Now, I'm sure you listen to Sound of Silver by LCD Sound System, but I'll listen to it anyway. It's a dance punk indie tronic album. And I think you've already listened to Dystopia. I think I remember you saying that, so I won't list stuff by them. But I will list Genghis Tron, Board Up the House, which is both a metalcore and a cybergrind album. I don't know if you listened to The Ascension by Glenn Braca. You should listen to that. I'm sure you've already listened to Worry by Jeff Rosenstock, but I'll listen to that. List that anyway. Then also, I think you've already listened to Do Your Thing by Gorillaz. The 13-minute version, I'm sure, so I won't listen to that. I don't know if you listened to. Hold on. I don't know if you listened to the Mars Volta, the Laos, and the Cometarium. I'll list that. But you should listen to their album, Francis the Mute, because I think that one's better. But that one's their most popular, and it's a lot more punk oriented. The other one's more experimental rock and stuff like that oriented. I prefer Francis than me personally. Discharge. Hear nothing, see nothing, say nothing. Then unwound, leaves turn inside you, which I think you might have already listened to. Then rudimentary penny deaf church, pretty good. And Satea, or retrospective, pretty good. It's a Screamo album. So compilation, Screamo album. Yeah. Now you've already heard Double Nickels on the Dime. I'm sure you heard Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. So what's that? Soul Glow, Diaspora Problems. Pretty good. Came out. I think it came out last year, right? Yeah. No, it came out in 2022. I'm sorry. Sure, you already heard The Masked Dancer is concerned in so many things you forgot what you are by the Brave Little Miss Baskets. I'm sure you already heard that, so I won't list it. I should also list this. This is really good. Abriction Banshee. It's electronic core. Really good. Came out this year. But I'm sure you haven't heard it. Then Strawberry Hospital. It's also electronic core. Phantasmophilia. An EP. Really good. And then Bubblegum, Octopus, Perfect Life, and other stuff. It's Cybergrind and Nintendo Core. Then also Hecra, The Last Weekend of Summer. Then here you've already heard Maruja, not Maria, but I'll listen anyway. EP that came out last year is really good. Oh, and also Fugazi, The Argument. You should listen to that, definitely. Great album. It's has like the Ian MacKaye from Minor Threat in it. Oh, and also Blow Up by Blow Up. Really great synth punk album. Sasscore. Screamo. Or you might have heard Dead Kennedys, Give Me Convenience, or Give Me Death. I'm not sure if you heard that because it's a compilation album, but it's a really good one. Then Prowler in the Yard by Fig Destroyer. Encore. And Stomach Book by Stomach Book. Pretty good. Okay, all right. Stop with the long list. No. All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry. All right. It's a lot of music to listen to, man. All I'll say. I was going to keep going, but if you don't want me to stop, I'll stop. All right. By the way, I ordered something from Bankhead. What'd you order? Burial's Venture. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's good on. Hello, the person watching. We're about to end the stream, though, unfortunately. So, 2 questions left. All right. Well, what's up, man? You can ask these 2 questions that I had in the stream, though. What's up? How's Valentine's Day yesterday? It was good. My girlfriend lives in another state, though, so I wasn't able to see her, but me and her are still together, though, making things work. Yeah, but it went fine. I got her some gifts, and she got me some gifts. She got me that Alistair shirt and also Dirt by Alice in Chains on CD, because it was one of the CDs my dad had, but it didn't have the CD in it, so yeah. And then I got her some Squishmallows and a ring and some candy. Mm-hmm. What's the other question? What's the other question? What's the other question, Rudy? Hmm? Oh, favorite track from Sepultura, Rise? Probably Arise. That first track, probably. That's my favorite. All right, anyways, see you in the next stream, Rudy. Good talking to you. Bye.